Since we were just talking about Haiti, I want to continue to talk about Haiti. When we were in Florida for the retreat, this just in the end of January, we got to meet Shelley Clay and two of the artisans. So I want to tell you Shelley Clay's story. She went in 2007 to Haiti to adopt. She really felt a calling to adopt from Haiti. So her and her husband and her kids went, and she said every baby that she picked up, there was a mother that was sitting there waiting to see if it was her child that was going to be going to a new family. And she said, this isn't right. I have to do something about this. Her and her family moved to Haiti. They started working with 4 women rolling beads in her kitchen to sell, and her business grew. She helped so many women, allowed them to keep their children. So many women in Haiti don't have the money to provide for their babies, their children. So they will find other homes if that's possible, if there's anybody else who is able to feed them. And if they can't, they will take them to an adoption center, an orphanage, where they know that at least they will get food. It's a sad thought to just imagine how far you would have to go to say, I can't care for my child anymore and I have to do what's right for my child. In 2011, Shelley formed Papillon, which is French for butterfly. They are rolling beads. The beads that they make, let me talk about the beads they make. The beads they make are made from cereal boxes. They cut them into thin strips, and they make, let me show you. This is a cereal box here. They have here's another one. There are a couple different ones for Trades of Hope that we have. So they use the cereal boxes and they roll these beads. And these beads here are made from clay. They're made from clay. And the clay they use is this. It's a great symbol because it's the same clay they used to feed their children when there was no food. They would make what's called mud cakes, if I'm saying that right. They would dry the clay in the sun, and then they would feed those to their babies. It's all they could to just give their babies some comfort from the hunger they were feeling. And they're now using that as a way to make beautiful beads and bracelets. And now they're able to earn enough money to feed their children real food. One girl, Stephanie, we met at the retreat, and she was 15 years old when she came to Shelley. She was pregnant. Her mother worked in a factory for $80 a month, and she had 6 siblings. And when she came to Shelley, it was right after the earthquake, so they were living out in the valley, and they were trying to get home, but with the earthquake, it was, a mess. She came to Shelley looking for work, and she started rolling beads. And now Stephanie is able to not just care for her and her son that she had, but she is able to care for her mother and her 6 siblings, feeding them. She's able to send them to school. She moved from rolling beads to now she is in charge of 30 employees. She's moving up. She's 30 employees in the Papillon, and she is the manager of the ceramic department they just started. So that's exciting. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of knowledge to do that. Just to show you how important Trades of Hope is for these artisans, Shelley Clay had told us that in 1 quarter, so they sell their beads and their product in Haiti, and in 1 quarter they sell $500 to $1,500, so like every 3 months. In December, through Trades of Hope, they sold $47,000. So you can see the difference that Trades of Hope really is making in these companies. So save your cereal boxes. You can send them to Haiti. If you go onto the Apparent Project, APPARENT project, they just do a search. They give you directions on how you can collect and mail the cereal boxes. Thank you.